All right, so to the obvious, let's get on it. Culture vulture extremist. DJ Vlad.
Had it again, what did he do?
Calling me a liar all on the internet.
Wait, what?
Wow.
By the way, Corey Holcomb is a liar. Just so you know, because he's been running with this whole thing about how when me and him first talked, when I reached out to him to do an interview, and he was like, "Okay, can you do my show too?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no problem." But then he was like, he tried to switch the story up about how I wouldn't do his show and some other bull. Corey just like makes it and just runs with it.
It's crazy, man. DJ Vlad, why you want some smoke with me, man? Y'all need some boost for y'all show, man. That's what I think be happening, man.
That's what it is. People want that, yeah.
They like, true. Corey will go for the bait. I'll go for this bait though.
Uh-oh, why? What was it? What?
Nah, he on there calling me a liar, acting like I'm thirsty, and I want to make sure he had the Gooey Raccoon on the show.
Oh, well.
And he tried to set him up.
Oh.
Vlad tried to set up Ari Spears talking about what would you have did if Will Smith would have slapped you, and that's obvious. We know he wouldn't have did it. I mean, I'm just saying that was like a dirty trick, because you know that's what dude do. He sets you up when you come on his show. He wants you to put your own thumb in your in front of America.
Right.
But then he went into this thing, and anyway, hey Vlad, all that shit you do when you try to make it seem like I'm a liar, it's not gonna really stick. I mean, everybody in the world has lied before, but I don't really perpetrate on shit. I stand on mine, and if I get caught doing something wrong, I admit it. But what the man did, Vlad tried to make it seem like, he said, Corey something with money. When he first came at me, I ain't know who Vlad was. So I was like, why everybody doing his show? If this just some just doing a podcast, just like us. So I was like, I tell you what, you come on my podcast and you do something, I'll come on your podcast. Then he said, I don't really go on people's podcasts and shit like that. So I was like, well, what I'm gonna come on your podcast for? I'm gonna make you famous? Long story short, he thought he had the power to do something with me and Ari Spears. Like we go on there and we talk it out or whatever. I'm like, who the fuck is you? Ari Spears, I can't let him back on my podcast. Ari Spears got drunk up here amongst whatever else he got going on in his life and shit. And he came up here and acted a fool. And we found out he was a straight peon. Straight peon. Not just because he got beat up. Zoe beat him up. He went and gave them lawyers some money so they can investigate what's going on with us. Then the lawyers let it go because they realized, ain't no money in that. We ain't got no money for them. I don't monetize this show or hustle like this. I do this for God. I swear to God, I don't do the thing. Marcus, Craig, all kinds of people, Country Wayne, have tried to show me ways to get more money with 5150. I haven't done it because this is my gift to the world. I feel like I'm talented enough where you can see me every weekend and want to interfere with what I'm doing. Some people, when you see too much of them, it hurts what they're doing. But I feel like I'm going to give the people this, and then you come see me later on in the game, in the streets, when I come to your town and everything. You know what I'm saying? This is my gift to y'all from God. But Vlad tried to make it seem like I'm thirsty for some money or something like that. What I told Vlad and what everybody who goes on Vlad's show, I said, Vlad, I'm not coming on your show. If you want to produce a video together, we could chop up the money. I would do that. I think everybody who go on Vlad needs to tell Vlad, listen, if you want to produce a video, we could chop it up. Because this ain't the old day. This how you get your money on these videos. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm not finna go on Vlad's show and he collect the money for it. That's crazy.
Well, that's what's already happening.
I mean, if somebody wants to say something, I ain't trying to overtalk the whole thing. What happened?
So he just came out of the blue and said that?
No, they looking for likes. They need somebody on their channel, so they using me for bait, and it's working with Vlad.
Current. Remember that something else happened a while ago, but then it's current.
So Vlad mad because he ain't never had a chance to have no video on me for real. And on top of that, he was disrespectful to the minister with his little slick words and shit. But Vlad, let me tell you something. I done found a picture that I'm just gonna tease you a little bit right now with this picture because I ain't ready to go at you. I'm not even mad at you, Vlad. I know you want some attention, but that's Vlad girl, from what I heard. You out here eating worms in the ground. You cannot talk about Vlad.
He hasn't been very open with his lady in the past, or his wife. So yeah, it's kind of interesting that Corey found this picture. He better hope that's all Corey got. But Corey just said it. He got more ammunition where that came from.
You are just a vulture. You out here eating worms in the ground. You cannot talk about Vlad no more being a culture vulture if he done smashed that right there. Vlad, I crack jokes for a living, man. Y'all not finna get me fired up at y'all. But Vlad, I know information. I done dug in there. I'm gonna start off with this picture. This me. You and Shrek.
Shrieker.
If that's out there, I'm telling you, you don't want it with me, Vlad.
I didn't think so. That must be something current. I know those are old. That's an old picture of him.
He said you won't come do a show because you money hungry. That's what he said.
Well, no, he tried to make it seem like he tried to make it seem like I'm about money and all like that or whatever the way he said it basically like, if you give me some money, I'll do this. I'm like, no, I didn't say if you give me some money, I'm not finna give you no money. If I come on your show, I'm giving you money.
That's a fact.
So when you talking to somebody
I'm
else?
hot right now, Vlad. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm just saying, what you need to do is take that money you got out the community and take your girl to Brazil and y'all get down. Cause that ain't nothing. I know why you hide her now. I know now. You don't want it. Somebody say she look like.
When he played Holiday Heart.
That's Holiday Heart.
Oh, that's cold. That's
You know
cold.
what?
Somebody said leave Kelly Price out of
Put up a
it.
picture of Paul Robertson. Look, Corey, that's what she looked like.
It's cold-blooded.
Might be his
How you
granddaughter.
find that?
Might be his granddaughter.
Steve H, thanks for the half a salt. Hey, Vlad, listen, man. You don't want it with me. I got more dirt. I'm just starting with that picture. I'm putting that out there.
This seemed like a Boyce Watkins 2.0. You remember when he started with Boyce? He's like, I got one thing on you. Here come the next thing. And the next thing's gonna be worse. Whew, man. And this has been years in the making.
Oh man, cause it's blurred, man.
Yeah, what is it? I don't know.
Vlad?
He gonna blame it on the blur. He gonna say it's blurred, man.
No, you
give him
can't
no
fix
clue.
that. I'm looking at that face, and that's a makeup face.
Like a Popeye Jones rookie
Now,
card.
are you thinking
He said a Popeye Joe rookie card.
lady or is something he did?
I don't care who it is, he associated with her.
That's after it.
Somebody said it's his wife. I don't know, but I'm saying you can't go back and forth with me and you going back and forth in bed with the
As soon as
They're making me
he come in the room, she be like, "Get your ass on the bed."
right. Especially if she do this when she talk.
Uh-oh.
That's
I met him at the football game.
Hell
Friday. Hey,
no.
Jonas.
This got an MMA fighter.
it's an all ACC tournament picture.
That's terrible.
She going to play for Dion next year.
Wow.
Vlad, you don't want it with me, man. I know that you baiting me in and it's working, but dude, I will hurt your feelings. I will hurt your feelings. You won't be able to laugh it off because, like, right now he probably like, oh well, no. You try to hide. I know the stuff you hiding. We done dug it up. Leave me alone.
Yeah, so what do you think about that? Corey Holcomb dropping bombs on DJ Vlad. There's a warning shot right there. That was definitely a warning shot. But I think Corey brings up a good point when you start talking about DJ Vlad's structure for interviews. DJ Vlad, has made the news recently for interviewing Keefe D, one of the alleged killers of Tupac Shakur, rest in peace. And, it's almost like a media go-round about him being part of this investigation in a way, even though he said he didn't give him any tapes. But I would say, DJ Vlad is definitely profiteering off the culture. He can't even hide that at this point. And I don't think he wants to. But I think what Corey brings up about the interviews is like, because I don't even think he's paying people for these interviews. And if he is, it's probably a very nominal sum based on, the business that it generates, all together. It's like DJ Vlad has so many interviews under, that he's recorded that, he's got this in perpetuity, so he licenses it out to people, he's making money in different ways. And I think that's what a lot of people that go on that show don't necessarily understand. Corey, on the other hand, does understand how much of an asset he would be going into a Vlad interview. But, the difference between a lot of people that go up there and Corey is that they don't have a platform like Corey has. I mean, Corey right now is sitting at 337,000 subscribers. So, Corey, if he has something to say, he can literally go to the 5150 Nation and say it himself, say it directly. And every week, people like me are going to watch it and do a commentary video to it. So the message gets spread even further and further and further. So I think Corey is right when he talks about the business of it, but not only the business of it, the principle of why he doesn't do it. I think it's very fair that he's like, hey, let's exchange interviews, like in those early days. But Vlad, for some reason, thinks Corey lied about that, and that it. But Corey has been very consistent, and as a watcher of the show, I will tell you, Corey's been very consistent on his telling of the interaction with DJ Vlad. This is probably 8 years ago now. I'm thinking, everybody's platform was in a different place, but for DJ Vlad to come out and say that, he's lucky Corey took it this lightly. That's one thing my mother said. I can't stand a liar. And when you go around, he might have thought it was lighthearted, but DJ Vlad, as a student of the culture, you should know that accusing somebody of lying is a high accusation. There's some people that won't be as gracious as Corey was with that accusation. It's like an offense. Because now you're calling my character into question. It's not just a professional thing at that. My reputation is at stake. So, he made a couple jokes there about, whoever the alleged lady is. If that's DJ Vlad's lady, and he's like, hey, leave me alone. But yeah, it's also like that platform. Yeah, I'm glad Ari Spears didn't play into it either. I think he's played into it in the past just to address the issue, but that's controversy. That's friction. And is that what DJ Vlad's platform is about? I'm willing to guess he could do something a little different other than that. But I would say a lot of the rappers that go onto that platform, a lot of his regulars, I hope they work out some type of profit split with him, because if he's splitting up the pie, he's chopping up every interview in the little pieces, and then also putting out the big interview, going over the paywall, like he's monetized this in several different ways. And the idea is that he's just giving exposure. Well, like I said, things have changed, and a lot of these people have their own platforms where they can get exposure. So what is the draw? I think there does need to be some type of profit participation, and I'm sure you can negotiate that, but I'm sure he doesn't want to break bread in a major way. And there's always been the conversation about, a lot of people going up there and getting investigated after the DJ Vlad interview for telling on themselves, as we see. So we have to understand the risk versus the reward. And Is DJ Vlad going to pay your commissary while you locked up? You know? Because I don't think he cares that much. And I don't think he loses any sleep about these interviews that do implicate people. Either way, let me know what you think about it in the comments. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell notification for all uploads. This is Faucette Media.